my job made me complacent, where it's like, oh, I'm fine with money.
Mm,
I'm fine with having no stable source of income. I'm fine with, just working a job, and I can just keep on doing the same things I'm doing in my coaching business. I don't have to change my tactics. I don't have to level up my content, spend more time on my own fitness journey
yeah,
because I already have a stable source of income. So I can just like, I don't know, get some extra supplements or something and not put in the work. But after I
yeah,
quit my job, it's more so like, oh no, and now I need to work something out.
yeah. That's awesome. That urgency that
Mhm.
most people probably wouldn't want to do that. They would be like, take the safe route, Neil. Take the route that is comfortable. Why would you push
My
yourself into a
parents,
position of uncomfortability? And it's like, bro, we're both young. You might as well be uncomfortable now and push through this, the dang dam.
yeah,
And instead of just taking that route that's easier in the short term, but like in the long term, you're going to regret not leveling up your business. You know what I mean? So yeah,
especially in
honestly,
your
kind of
20s.
props.
I mean, how old are you right now?
I'm 22. What about you?
Oh, I wish I was your age and doing this right now because I'm already in my mid 20s where I've had a little bit less time. Where I'm 24, by the way. I'm I have a little bit less time than you to kind of like work, like experiment with my business because once we get into our 30s and 40s, things are like a little bit more solidified.
Sure.
And it's just I made a video like a few months ago. It wasn't as good as the videos I make now, but just throwing out there. But I said your 20s should essentially just suck. Like your 20s should not be like the time of your life in the sense like, oh, this is the most fun you have. The fun you have is your 30s and 40s. But your 20s are like where you're building up the systems, like you said, to have fun or like to have fun or even like, kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor as
Sure.
your life goes on. And like this is the prime age to do this. Like it's where we take risks to where we're better off in our 30s and 40s. It's not to say like we can't work hard in our 30s and 40s and beyond that, but this is the prime age to like take the risks to where if we're 30 and 40 and it doesn't work out, we would still have something to fall on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I hear like Naval Ravikant. You probably know who that is a little bit, but
Yes,
maybe.
Hamza mentioned him.
Yeah, he's really great. Like his three pillars are kind of like health, wealth, and happiness, and how like you can almost train yourself to be happy, and you can train yourself to be good at business, and you can train yourself to be good at relationships. I feel like if even if you're in your 20s and you're working hard at your business and working hard at your pillars, you then can become somewhat good at being happy in some sense. Like you
Mhm.
have like if you're able to build, let's say you etch in 30 minutes of time that's really enjoyable to you in your 20s, you can squeeze in 30 minutes of time for fun. And it's like, or even an hour, So it's like, in my opinion, I don't think the 20s should be just hell. I think you should be grinding and really improving. But I also think that you have to almost work hard and play hard at the same time for you to continue to be rejuvenated. Otherwise, you might just be burnt out if you're just grinding and just grinding. So I'm a
Mhm.
huge fan of like I take like a on the weekends I work a little bit, but I pretty much try to enjoy the time with the people I like, or doing hobbies, or just saunaing, or I don't know, journaling, which I guess could be classified as work, but I think you can have a pretty balanced life in your 20s, even when you're still building a lot of systems. But I'm not sure what you think.
I think that I don't know if you've heard of monk mode.
Yeah.
So there's times I think that especially where like I'm now without a job right now, so I'm like I kind of have to be in monk mode at the moment,
Oh,
where it's
sure,
like I have
sure.
to be focused on the business. For like the past few weeks, I've been really focused on the building this atomic habits guide. So like I have to be, there's periods of life where like you're grinding, but there's also periods in my life where like a little bit more lax, but I'm still making sure I'm tending to my business. So I've been toggling between monk mode and not monk mode. And I think that a lot of people have gotten monk mode for like 6 months to a year. I think that could be excessive unless you like need it. I think
Mm,
like I said before, in the Atomic Habits chapter, chapter 8, like how it, like genetics plays a part. I think it's
Oh
up to
yeah.
you and how much you can handle. So for me, I can handle like maybe like a week or two at a time.
Sure. That's interesting. Yeah. Hmm.
And monk mode is definitely different for others. Like for instance, some people consider journaling as like part of monk mode. Others consider like, oh, I'm only going to consider like I'm only
Okay.
going to
Yeah.
work on a business and like no time for meditation, no time for journaling, even like seemingly good habits, no time for that as well. I can't do
Hmm.
that. I still need some time to like relax, even during monk mode, where I'm just sit staring at a wall and like doing nothing.
Yeah. 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 It's interesting.